Ever think about how a sudden downpour can change lives? Recently in Kenya, this wasn't just a philosophical question, but a cruel reality. A few days ago, the skies opened up and unleashed torrents of rain. What started as a welcome respite from the heat quickly turned into a nightmare. Rivers rose, dams overflowed, and in a matter of hours, towns and villages were submerged underwater. The floods came without warning, leaving the people of Kenya grappling with a disaster of epic proportions. The aftermath was nothing short of devastating. Lives were lost, homes were destroyed, and thousands were left displaced. The infrastructure crumbled like a house of cards, with roads washed away and communication lines severed. Hospitals, already under strain due to the ongoing pandemic, were overwhelmed with the influx of patients. But in the face of adversity, the Kenyan spirit remained unbroken. Despite the chaos, stories of resilience began to emerge. Neighbors helping neighbors, strangers extending a hand to those in need, and communities coming together to salvage what they could. Authorities sprang into action, mobilizing resources to aid the affected regions. Emergency services worked round the clock, rescuing stranded individuals and providing medical aid to the injured. International aid agencies too stepped in, providing much-needed relief materials and assisting in rehabilitation efforts. But the road to recovery is long and fraught with challenges. As the waters recede, the extent of the damage is becoming increasingly apparent. The task at hand is to rebuild not just homes and roads, but lives. As we wrap up this report, let's remember that while the floods in Kenya may have receded from the headlines, the struggle is far from over for those affected. It's a time for solidarity, for empathy, and for action. It's a time to stand with Kenya. In a world that's often divided, it takes a disaster to remind us of our shared humanity. And as the people of Kenya navigate this difficult time, they do so with the strength of their spirit and the hope for a better tomorrow. That is the current state of affairs in Kenya, a nation rebuilding from the ruins one day at a time.